There's a lot of talk about single mums and raising their kids and stuff.
No woman can't raise a man.
I'd agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
They could try their hardest. They could definitely teach us certain things, but yeah.
Do you feel, and even as a parent, you've got two perspectives now because you're a parent and you've been raised by a parent. Do you feel like there's anything that parents can be doing to kind of steer their kids away from badness, I guess?
Maybe, remember we're busy, innit? We're busy. Like life is life in every day, every hour, every minute, yeah? The other day, yesterday or day before, yeah, because I don't phone a lot of people. You're one of the people in my last, my sister's one of the people in my last, whatever. Calling list, yeah? So I can always scroll down to see when's the last time I phone people, whatever. So then I scroll down and I realise, oh shit, I ain't spoke to my son for like a week. But time just goes so fast, innit? And I'm doing stuff, but if it's like, if it gets to like a week, that's mad, because sometimes like we're speaking every day or whatever, but I'll just phone him. But I'm saying, for that reason, why I'm saying that is that we're busy. So sometimes we might not, but just try and obviously bear that in mind, innit? So it's very good to try and talk to your kids, have a, like, and do you know what I think it is as well? Because it might sound mad, but yeah, like a lot, not blame, but it's on the single mums though. Because a lot of dads, me included, yeah, like you might want to do more, or you can, basically you can tell certain things, innit? But we're not living with them. So it's down to the parent that's living with them to govern way more than, because even as a kid, like I knew stuff in it. So don't think as youths they don't know. Dad ain't here. So now whatever I gotta wait for you to phone dad and bear other stuff before anything. So man can move. Do you get what I'm saying? If mum ain't on it, like how dad would be on it, man can move. Do you get what I'm saying? And dad, like, we know stuff because we used to do it. So if we're in the yard and a man's moving a certain way, we know why he's moving a certain way. Or do you know what I mean? Yo, where you going, brother? Like, yo, or you might see a little bulge, why for that, but somewhere where you know something's there. Yo, where you going with that zombie, brother? What's going on? But mum ain't preying none of that. Do you get what I'm saying? Mum will like, you just, you know what I mean? I've left my yard with my mum's kitchen knife a few times, and my mum's clocked late. Like, oh, where's my knife gone? You know, because you're not even thinking stuff anyway. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, we talk and, I definitely agree that children need both parents, and I'm a strong advocate for co-parenting.
They don't need both parents, but it helps.
It's a better option.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
No, but
like,
sometimes you can't just, you have to understand, you need that parent if it's a good parent.
yes.
You know, like you can't just have, like you got certain dads that they're actually bringing up their youths on badness. So that might not be the greatest of influence.
Yeah.
Do you get that? And then, do you know what I mean? Like it depends on
Circumstances.
the mentality of the parent, whether it's a good addition or not. But then I feel sorry for a lot of guys that are out there that really want to be good fathers, but they're not given that opportunity to be, because maybe they're in argument with the baby mother. So that's do you know what I mean? That's something that's in between the like, do you know what I mean? The baby mother's being mental, like they don't, do you know what I mean? So there's
Yeah.
lucky for me, I've just fell on my feet with that. But I can imagine, because I can imagine how difficult it can be.
Yeah. Again, I say I'm an advocate for fathers being present in their kids' lives, and like you said, sometimes they're not good role models, and you might not want them in your life. But yeah, I feel the narrative that is being pushed is that single mothers are stopping it, but everyone's got responsibilities, and we should all take our responsibilities seriously. You're an active dad.
I'm active enough. You know, I'm active enough. I don't want to act as if I'm father of the year, because there's things I could do. There's more I could do. But like I said, there's a lot of men in my position, so why? But you know that we can probably do more, but we can't as well. If that makes sense, we can do more, but we can't. We're not there. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like I do what I can do. You know, I do what I can do, and that's good enough. And I always can relate it back to myself, and then I think, well, you know, you're doing better than me. Do you know what I mean? Like I was like, dad was gone. Like by the time, do you know what I mean? By the time I reached double figures, what, dad? So it's like, to me, I've already done myself proud in that sense. But obviously, it's ongoing, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is. But you are an active dad, and I love the relationship that you have with your son. Anyway, back to your second sentence. You spoke about starting music during that second sentence, more so like rapping, not MCing.
My second sentence, not my second time in prison though, but it was my second sentence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that because you had remand and stuff before?
Yeah, I got remanded before. I got I didn't even get no get. I got that acquitted, that one, and then I went back, and yeah, that sentence. I feel like my brother, my older brother, sent me a but you know what? He sent me that. No, do you know what? It's mad because no, I feel like my brother sent me a tape with beats on it, and I feel like that was when I started writing. Big up my brother though, DJ Matthew. Big up my big bro. Like even obviously he's not on what man's on, but he would still, like he didn't, like when I was in jail, them times, like, you know, like he done his thing, like sent me some stuff musically. Where he's a DJ, he actually sent me some good tapes still. So yeah, but from there, I feel like, yeah, the instrumentals, I started writing from there. I had to do a few GOADs, good order and discipline. It's a bit bored down the block. Yeah.
So,
First tune I done was Getaway. The first tune I ripped was Getaway. Yeah, I ripped that. And the first tune I actually laid down the tune in Doncaster. But I can't remember the lyric, the verses, but it was the can't stop, won't stop.